You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is not someone who will go far in his career, even if he talks about big plans now and then. Over time, he's more likely to settle for a steady, safe job rather than taking on bigger challenges or pushing for promotions. Most likely, he values security and routine above ambition.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he's not the type to shout or get angry, but he won't bounce back quickly either. Instead, he's more likely to quietly pull back and hope the problem sorts itself out rather than standing up and tackling it directly. While he won't create drama, this kind of withdrawing can make problems linger.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work probably like him because he's kind, polite, and not interested in picking fights or causing trouble. He avoids arguments and is usually easy to get along with. He listens well and treats others with respect, so most people feel comfortable around him.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will genuinely feel happy for you and be proud of your success. Jealousy or insecurity isn't his style. He doesn't tie his self worth to competition or being the center of attention. He isn't easily threatened by your achievements, and his calm attitude means less tension at home.
What if you start earning more than him?
He's not the type to resent you or feel bitter if you earn more than him. Money does not define his sense of worth, and he won't see your bigger paycheck as a threat or a reason to compete. He values peace and stability over ego, so he will accept the situation calmly.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He handles money carefully and is quite mindful about spending. He likes routines and finds comfort in following rules. So he's not likely to make impulsive purchases or take risky chances with finances. You'll probably notice he keeps track of bills and likes things to be in order.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and doesn't pretend to be richer than he is. He is practical and believes in being honest about what he has. So you won't find him showing off or spending just to impress others. If you want someone down to earth and responsible with money, he fits that role well.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is kind and warm hearted, always ready to help when someone is in need. Though careful with money, he is not stingy. He will quietly offer support to loved ones when it truly matters without making a big show of it. His kindness shows more in simple acts than grand gestures.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money, preferring to keep things clear and straightforward. He is not the type to hide his spending or make financial decisions behind your back. He is gentle by nature, so you're unlikely to feel pressured or controlled.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He is likely to believe that housework should be shared and not just your responsibility. He values fairness and wants everyone to feel comfortable at home, so he won't expect you to handle everything on your own. In his quiet way, he wants to build a home where both of you feel respected.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He is more likely to quietly pitch in and actually do the chores and help with diapers rather than just standing around and telling you what to do. He doesn't want arguments and tries to keep peace, so he'll step in to share the work when needed. You won't be left feeling alone with all the responsibilities.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He will try to understand your side and won't argue just to prove himself right. He values peace and kindness, so he listens quietly and lets you share your feelings without interrupting or starting a fight. You won't find him raising his voice or stubbornly pushing his own way.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and does not turn to hurtful words or aggressive actions. Instead of shouting or lashing out, he tends to keep his feelings inside, often going quiet or stepping back until he feels calm again. His way is gentle, never intimidating or cruel.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he's not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. It actually takes quite a lot to make him upset, and even then, he handles his feelings quietly rather than letting anger explode. You won't see him lose his temper or create scenes often.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and is willing to take responsibility when he makes a mistake. He does not like blame games or putting guilt on you just to protect himself. He prefers peace and wants both of you to feel respected. So he won't shift the blame or make you feel bad.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and truly understands that no means no. He is naturally gentle and considerate, never wanting to pressure or upset you. Your comfort and feelings matter a lot to him, so you can feel safe and respected around him.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he is not the kind of man who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. Instead of sulking or making you feel guilty, he understands and respects your feelings without taking it as a rejection of himself. He values your comfort and emotional well being, so he won't make you feel pressured or unloved during those times.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He deeply values trust and would never use your vulnerable moments against you or try to embarrass you later. He believes that what happens between the two of you should stay private and safe.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is the type of man who is faithful and committed, not easily distracted by other women. Once he has chosen you, his loyalty runs deep and he values the peace and comfort of a steady relationship more than chasing excitement elsewhere. With him, you can feel safe and valued.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive or the type to act jealous, controlling, or always suspicious. He values peace and trusts quietly, choosing not to create drama over small things. With him, you are free to be yourself without feeling watched or restricted.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature does not come from a controlling personality. He genuinely wants you to feel safe and cared for But he doesn't use protection as an excuse to limit your freedom or control your choices. When he worries about you, it comes from kindness, not the need to manage your life.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and does not expect you to handle everything on your own. He values fairness and wants the family to feel balanced and comfortable, so he is willing to share the load with you. You won't find him leaving all the hard work to you or acting as if it's only your job.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and collected. He isn't someone who loses his temper easily or reacts with anger. His main goal is to keep peace at home, so he avoids shouting or scolding harshly.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you both as a mother and as your own person. He values kindness and fairness, so he understands that you have needs, dreams, and feelings apart from your role with the kids. He won't expect you to give up who you are or only focus on the family.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will secretly want you to quit your career after having a child. From the start, he values fairness and truly respects your independence and choices. With him, you can trust that your dreams and goals matter, both before and after you have children.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with genuine warmth and kindness, not just polite formality. His caring nature means he truly wants those close to you to feel welcome and respected, not only as a duty but from the heart. Your parents are likely to feel comfortable and valued with him around. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and avoid making things worse. Instead of reacting with anger or picking fights, he will stay gentle and keep his cool, choosing to support you without adding to the drama. Even if he feels uncomfortable, he won't lash out or say hurtful things.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who will expect you to suddenly become a traditional supportive wife just to impress his relatives. He values sincerity and doesn't believe in putting on a show or forcing others to act differently for appearances. With him, what matters is kindness and respect, not fitting into a strict mold.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will quietly support you rather than stay out of it or take someone else's side. He cares deeply about peace and fairness, so while he may not make a big scene, he won't leave you feeling alone. His loyalty is to the harmony of your relationship first.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a typical mummy's boy who blindly follows his mother or always takes her side. His gentle and fair nature means he tries to keep peace and respect both you and his family. He may not confront his mother openly, but he won't let you feel alone either.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values your trust and prefers to keep personal matters between the two of you. You can feel safe knowing he respects boundaries.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being in a relationship with him feels peaceful and steady, like coming home to a gentle routine each day. He is quiet, kind, and avoids big dramas, preferring calm over chaos.